Hi foodies, for the holiday season, if you want to have some ham on Christmas Day, but you'd rather have something smaller, a little more affordable, and easy, this is the ham for you. So let's get into it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is put together the glaze. So I'm using some honey mustard, honey, and brown sugar. For the spices, it's nutmeg, ground cloves, allspice, cinnamon, ginger, and cardamom. Then I have pineapple juice. We're going to whisk this together thoroughly, and you can simmer this before putting it on the ham, but this time I'm just going to be whisking this together and I'm going to brush it on the ham and put it into the oven. I'll only be brushing on a bit of it because we have to leave the rest for simmering. So the ham I'm doing today, it's a organic maple ham and it's completely boneless, fully cooked, so it's easy to prepare. Now all I'm going to do at this point is to score the ham. So what we do is we make some slits diagonally in one direction and then we go again in the opposite direction. So I'm taking the same steps that I would for my bone-in ham that I did in my other video. Once you do all those cuts in that direction, now we need to go in the opposite direction. Once you're done, you'll notice those little diamonds in there. That's what we want to get. All right, so this is good. You want to make sure you preheat your oven for at least 25 minutes, okay, at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. So that glaze mixture, I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom of this baking dish, and then we're going to lay the ham right on top. And then after that, I'm just going to put a little bit of pineapple juice in the bottom of the dish, just to prevent the ham from drying out, but that's optional, okay? And now for the glaze mixture, I'm going to brush it all over the ham and allow it to seep into all those slices that were made. Of course, if you want to, you could simmer the glaze, let it cool down, and then brush it on here. But I'm brushing this on as is. And then we're going to simmer the rest for later. We're going to wrap this up with aluminum foil just to keep that steam in and to prevent the ham from drying out. And what you want to do is bake this at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 minutes or 25 minutes per pound. Now the glaze is simple. That mixture, all you need to do is pour it into a pot or a pan and simmer it. You want a low to medium simmer and just allow it to get a little more syrupy and sticky. Always remember to give it a taste to see if you want to add anything else, like maybe some more spices. After about 5 minutes, you can turn off the heat. About 5 to 8 minutes should be good. So remember, this is a fully cooked ham, guys. So we're just trying to heat it thoroughly in the oven, okay? So what we're going to do is we take it out the oven and just baste it with all the juices that are in the dish. Then we are going to drain off the excess liquids that are in the dish. When it comes to ham, I like to decorate with pineapple and cherries and cloves, but it's up to you. You can use just pineapples or you could just use cloves, okay? But I'm gonna use the cherry, the pine, and the cloves. So these cherries, I'm just gonna rinse them, drain them, and then we have drained off the excess liquid from the ham, and I'm gonna brush on the simmered glaze now. So for the first part, I just used the whisked ingredients for the glaze, but now I'm using the actual simmered glaze that's nice and sticky. So brush it all over, and then what you can do now is soak the pineapple in the glaze, or you can just stick them into the ham and brush them with the glaze. What I like about this kind of ham is it's very easy to work with. And if you have a very small family or if you're alone, you don't have to get a huge expensive ham. You can just use this. So in my hand, I have some cloves, whole cloves. And what I do sometimes is I stick them in between each diamond or on top of the diamond. You can just stick them in all over. Or if you want to, put the pineapple on and then stick the cloves in it. It's really up to you and what you desire and your creativity, okay? So I put 1 slice of pineapple, then I add cherries. It could be 1 cherry, it could be 2 or 3, whatever you like. And just use toothpicks to secure them. So at this point, guys, remember the ham has been in the oven and we got it to heat through nicely. So what you can do now is add all the garnishes, brush on more glaze, and then put it back in the oven without the foil wrap over it, and just allow it to heat for another 20 minutes. You can do less as well, okay? Because right now you're just trying to get the pineapple to heat up and to get that glaze even stickier. So you can do 20 minutes or less, because right now the ham is heated through. And of course, while I was making the ham, guys, my son, he could smell it from upstairs, so he came right downstairs and insisted on helping me. So those are his little hands. He's just helping me to add the pineapple and the cloves and the cherries. So once all the garnish is done, brush on your glaze, put it back in the oven without the foil wrap cover, and then you can remove it from the oven when you're ready. It can be 20 minutes or less or even more. And here we are, guys. It's out of the oven. You want to brush on more glaze before you serve it, because you want the ham to look nice and shiny and just look really pretty on that table. Let me know, guys, how do you like to slice up your ham for the holidays? Because I like thin slices. I'm not a fan of those chunky slices. It's just more enjoyable for me. So let me know in the comment section how you like to slice it up. And do you like to add these garnishes, or you just let your ham, sit with the glaze on top? There we are, guys. Juicy boneless maple ham. This was so scrumptious. When it comes to holiday dinners, ham and turkey sometimes can be intimidating for some of us, but this type of ham, absolutely foolproof, definitely easy for anyone to try it out. So let me know if you guys will try a boneless ham. Let me know what's your favorite ham to get for the holidays. Thanks for watching. See you next time.